Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the best looking t-shirt money can buy. Get Off My TV version 2. Now including Big Show, Kane, Ryback, and the Black Sheep, Braun Strowman. Available now for $19.99. ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript. Go get yours today and join the revolution. Join the movement and wear it with pride every single Monday night during Monday Night Raw. Get Off My TV. Once again, now available through my online shop at ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. This is part number 2 of number 107 of the number 1 fucking source right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE. This is Off the Script, the number 1 fucking podcast that you're going to see in your subscription boxes, man. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It is going to be a lovely weekend of news, I will tell you that. The story that I got for you today not only fucking sickens me, but if WWE wants to drive away the remaining fan base that they have for their product, by all means, please do what you are going to do with this report. Seriously. This is absolutely, and I don't mean to throw the word around, it's diseased. Seriously, this is a disease. If WWE goes on with what this report says, we are in for a very, very long, treacherous, dreadful, dangerous WWE universe. I will tell you that. WWE has got to be out of their mind. And I know Joe and I were making fun of Dave Meltzer. I'm sure this is a Dave Meltzer fucking report. Seriously. Dave Meltzer, always giving you the fucking news. Maybe this will happen. Possibly this will happen. It's never, yes, this is confirmed. It's always a maybe, a possibly, a soon. And I'm fucking paying this guy for his fucking newsletter. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, enough of me fucking ranting. This is Off the Script, number 107, part number 2 for your Saturday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I got breaking news, people. I got breaking news. The Get Off My TV t-shirts version 2 is now available on ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript. Just like you seen in the intro, they are available. And boy, do they look fucking magnificent. Join the revolution, people. Now is the time. Now is the time. If you're going to a WWE event, if you're going to a Raw, a SmackDown, a house show, if you're fucking going to Wrestlemania, get your shirts now and ensure that you are going to get it before WrestleMania. I cannot stress this enough. Go out and get yours, man. They are fucking absolutely beautiful. I ordered mine immediately. And yes, I have to order my own shirts. I get nothing for free. So, $19.99. ProWrestlingTees.com/offthescript. They ship all over the world, United States and internationally. They come in all shapes and sizes, men, women, children, you fucking name it, bro. They are there for purchase. So make sure you guys go out and get your own t-shirt today. Get Off My TV. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, at JD from NY206. Make sure you guys tweet along with me if you guys want to keep up to date on the channel. As always, great way to do that. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. JD from NY206. The Danger Zone, I got some content on the Danger Zone that is Chris and Michelle's community channel for WWE 2K16. Make sure you guys go check them out. All the info is down in the description below, and I do have some exclusive content over there with Behind the Mic, so make sure you guys go check that out. And finally, WWE Talk, some of the best in the business, guys. CSR, Chairshot Reality. You know them for LeBar, Eisenberg, and Ghoulish. Chairshot Reality at WrestleZone.com and on YouTube, Chairshot Reality. Make sure you guys look them up, subscribe, and tell them that JD sent you. But they also have a podcast that's hosted by Blake and Shane. And I was on there this week, and we debuted the new segment called JD's Fucking Goon of the Month. Not going to tell you who it is because I want you guys to go listen to it. So that's the BS with CSR podcast, Blake and Shane, and they're available on iTunes and AudioBoom. Make sure you guys go and check them out as well. And speaking of iTunes, AudioBoom, PodBean, and Stitcher Radio, Off the Script each and every Sunday, uploaded Sunday morning. We're on episode number 7 right now. If you didn't check it out, it is available. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on iTunes. It'll be downloaded right to your device of choice, whether it's a tablet, Apple TV, iPhone, iPad, whatever the fucking case is, man. Apple computer, whatever, man. Go and subscribe to Off the Script on iTunes and make sure you leave a 5-star rating and let me know what you think of the show, man. Absolutely appreciative of everybody that's come over from iTunes. And as well, Podbean. We got close to 350 followers on Podbean, Stitcher Radio, and AudioBoom. It is all over the place to make sure you guys are never without Off the Script. So, new episode going up tomorrow, actually, episode number 8, where we'll talk about Roadblock, or what I like to call WWE Cockblock, because that's what it really is. It's a fucking cockblock from giving us genuine, real, intriguing, interesting television. WWE Cockblock, debuting on the WWE Network, March 12th at 8 p.m. There you go. We'll be talking about that. I'll be reviewing that as well, and we'll be discussing that sometime this weekend on Off the Script. But let's get into the news, guys. Seriously, let's get into the fucking news. We have some of the most treacherous fucking news I think I'll ever report here on Off the Script this weekend for the main story. WWE planning for Roman Reigns to headline Wrestlemania for the next 3 years. So WWE, they're telling me that they want the ratings to tank. They want attendance figures to tank. They want network subscriptions to fucking tank. That's great. That's great. This report speaks to me and tells me that WWE is not listening to their fans. I mean, what else do we need to do? Do we need to physically start throwing chairs and trash and debris and beer in the ring when Roman Reigns comes out next time? I mean, seriously, the booze and the heckles and the cursing and the fucking people just overtaking the show in these big cities is not enough. I mean, Triple H beating the shit out of Roman Reigns a couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw wasn't enough. The cheers that Triple H got wasn't enough. I mean, Vince, I don't know, man. Do you clean your ears on a daily basis when you fucking hop in the shower? Apparently you don't, because you're not hearing what I'm hearing. You're not hearing what the rest of us are hearing. How can this be? Last year, within a span of a month, Roman Reigns won the Slammy Award for Superstar of the Year, and then was booed out of the arena when he won the 2015 Royal Rumble match. On that night, a significant part of the WWE Universe turned on him. Despite being one of the most consistent performers, it seems the same is going to happen at his official coronation this April at WrestleMania 32 when he faces Triple H in the main event for the WWE title. For those fans that turned on him, they're going to have a tough time watching WWE and especially the future main events of WrestleMania because of what WWE has planned. According to RingsideNews.com, never heard of him, I don't read him, so I don't know if I should fucking tell you guys, listen, take this with a grain of salt, or this is really true. Knowing WWE, this is probably the fucking direction of the company. According to RingsideNews.com, and basically anyone in the WWE universe with a hint of foresight, Roman Reigns is still scheduled to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, but is being rumored to be the first of many. As of this writing, WWE is planning to feature Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania for the next 3 years in a row. That would make Reigns a part of 4 straight WrestleMania main events from 31 all the way up to 34. It's very likely that we'll be seeing John Cena versus Roman Reigns at one of these next 2 events, but it's clear that Roman Reigns is the future of the WWE. This is absolutely astonishing. You know, I'm not even going to go in depth on this report because I honestly don't know how stupid WWE could be. I mean, you are worried. Seriously, I'm going to lay this all on you logically. WWE can't even book Monday Night Raw on a weekly basis. They can't even book this WrestleMania correctly. And they haven't given us a proper build yet. And we're 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. We got 4 Raws left until WrestleMania. And have you guys felt as if we're in WrestleMania season? Of course not. Of course not. Because WWE has no direction. They don't know what to do. Granted, there are injuries that happen. This is a sport. No matter how many times you want to call it entertainment, this is a sport. And in sports, injuries happen. You know? I don't know what's going on with everybody and the injuries and this and that. But yes, this was a devastating blow to WWE. WWE can't book Monday Night Raw on a weekly basis. And more times than not, we get a shit show. A fucking piss poor show with creative that doesn't make any sense. With Vince McMahon, who's so disconnected with the fucking audience. They can't book Monday Night Raw, which is their A show. Everything that happens on Monday Night Raw is directly responsible for what happens during the week, leading into SmackDown and into the pay-per-views. And they can't get it right. And they can't get it right. And here, WWE is worried about Roman Reigns headlining the next 3 WrestleManias. As far as I'm concerned, there's reports going around that WWE has only sold a little over 60,000 tickets to fill AT&T Stadium at WrestleMania in 4 weeks. And you're worried about putting this fucking clown in the main event for the next 3 years? Worry about next week, Monday Night Raw. Worried about the Monday Night Raw that follows that. And the one after that. And the one after that. And then worry about WrestleMania. And then worry about SummerSlam. And then Survivor Series. And whatever else you got going on with the fucking network. You don't got to worry about WrestleMania for the next 3 years. You can't predict what's happening with Roman Reigns. This guy could fucking end his career tomorrow. And this report would mean nothing. You can't book that far in advance. I'm all for WWE creating storylines and making sense of things weeks and months in advance so we got some fucking consistency on television. But 3 years? You're worried about booking this guy in 3 WrestleManias for the next 3 years? Give me a fucking break, WWE. People don't want him at this year's WrestleMania. What makes you think they're going to want to see him next year and the year after that? You have a lot to do with Roman Reigns, and headlining him at WrestleMania for the next 3 years is not in the fucking plans, nor should it be. The one thing you need to worry about is turning this guy heel, because his natural ability and the charisma that he fucking has is heel. He is not a face. He will never be what you want him to be because of the fucking illogical booking that you've put him through. Give this guy a microphone, let him be him, let him be a villain, and let's move this on quickly and responsibly and logically. That's all I gotta say about that. That's Roman Reigns in a nutshell. Fuck this report. If there's any truth to this at all, WWE is absolutely fucking doomed. They are doomed. Roman Reigns to headline WrestleMania for the next 3 years? So long, WWE. It was nice knowing you. Triple H's talent contract will expire before WrestleMania. Is he retiring from the ring? Current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Triple H is set to defend his title against Dean Ambrose at WWE Cockblock, a.k.a. Roadblock. If he's successful, I'm going to actually tweet that out too. WWE hashtag Cockblock during the fucking event next Saturday. Tweet along with me at JD from NY206. If he is successful, he will go on to defend the title against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. However, there is some interesting news coming to light about the game's contract with the WWE. Granted, he's still the COO of the entire company, so it's not exactly the CM Punk situation, but Triple H's talent contract will expire before WrestleMania 32. This is from a tweet explaining Triple H's contract. Triple H's current performer contract runs out on March 31st, 2016, before WrestleMania. Company contemplates extending it. Obviously, WrestleMania will go on as planned. The Triple H isn't going to walk out of the company at all, but it brings up the possibility of this year's WrestleMania being the final run of the game. Well, he is the WWE Champion. He's given himself the fucking title. They booked him to win the Royal Rumble. I mean, what else does this guy got to do? He's going to headline the biggest WrestleMania right now of all time. What else does this guy have to do? I mean, if you're going to go out on top, go out on top at the biggest WrestleMania ever. When you think about it, there really isn't a better way for Triple H to go out by putting over the future of the business and entering the main event of WrestleMania as the WWE Champion one more time before hanging up his boots in Cooperstown, is what the report says, a.k.a. the WWE Hall of Fame. As of now, there is no speculation on whether or not Triple H will sign a new contract before WrestleMania, but even if he doesn't officially have one, it's not something that can be worked out very easily should the situation arise for the game to wrestle again. I mean, why is this even being reported? I mean, Triple H is the COO. I mean, does he need a contract to fucking perform? Guy can fucking do anything he wants. If Triple H wants to fucking wrestle, WWE is going to pay him accordingly to wrestle. He's got a performer's contract that's running out. Big fucking deal. Seriously. This is Triple H we're talking about. He's COO of the entire company. This guy wants to fucking snap his fingers and make someone disappear. It happens. This guy wants privacy when he fucking shits. It happens. Triple H we're talking about. He wants to be in the ring with a certain individual at a certain event in a certain slot on the card. It will happen. This is Triple H. So he's not retiring. I see Triple H being at WrestleMania, for the next couple of years. I don't see him going anywhere, Rock is still there. I'm sure he wants one more go-around with The Rock. It does make sense, though. WWE's in AT&T Stadium, 100,000 people, supposedly. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. WWE's going to be in AT&T Stadium, WrestleMania. He's the WWE Champion. He won the Royal Rumble. He's putting over the future of the WWE. Realistically, looking at that could be the end-all, be-all for Triple H. I mean, most guys would fucking cream their pants just thinking that and having that be their final run. But this is Triple H we're talking about. I don't think he's going anywhere. If he's got the itch, he's going to get the itch. He's working within the company. That itch is always going to be there. That's just my honest opinion on that. I don't think he's going anywhere. We'll see Triple H in the ring at least a few more times. Speaking of contracts, Shane McMahon, currently working for WWE without a contract, getting paid $120,000 for WrestleMania. At the very least, Shane McMahon will be on WWE programming through this year's WrestleMania. However, he's not currently signed to a deal with the company. While it's great to have him back as the anti-authority in the McMahon family, the idea of his match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania is he needs to win to gain control of Monday Night Raw. Behind the scenes, he's going to need a deal with the company. The rumor going around is Shane McMahon is currently working with WWE without a contract, and he's set to be paid roughly $120,000 for his on-screen role appearing on Raw and WrestleMania. This is according to Dave Meltzer and the Wrestling Observer newsletter. There is also speculation that Shane is also receiving a bonus payout from WrestleMania based on the percentage of buy rates. In the latest report from within WWE, Shane claimed on the Michael Kay show in New York, and I fucking hate Michael Kay. He's a Yankee fucking smark, or Mark, I should say. Michael Kay show in New York, that we'll see how it goes as far as signing a contract for an extended period of time is concerned. It's important to remember that the decision for Shane McMahon to win at WrestleMania is most likely going to coincide with how the backstage negotiations go over the next month. There are likely to be many more updates on Shane McMahon's contract and status within the company, but as far as WWE television is concerned, he'll be back on this week's Monday Night Raw from Chicago. So that's going to be exciting. Shane McMahon being paid $120,000 for WrestleMania. I can only hope, and nobody has any information on what Shane McMahon is going to do after WrestleMania. I can only hope that Shane sticks around with the company. If he's not on air, and if he's not in an on-air role, I hope he does work behind the scenes, throwing his creative input, throwing his knowledge on the product to hopefully make it better. Maybe he works out of Stamford, Connecticut, but I want him to be grounded with the company. I want him to be there. I think the company will be better off with Shane working there with the WWE. So we'll find out what happens with Shane, if he's going to, be there after WrestleMania. But as far as right now, his match inside Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania 32 with The Undertaker is getting paid $120,000 for his match at WrestleMania with Taker, plus bonuses based on buy rates. So that is the latest on Shane McMahon's contract with the WWE. Sami Zayn apparently joining the main roster permanently at WrestleMania 32. Top NXT superstar Sami Zayn is expected to receive his permanent WWE main roster spot at WrestleMania 32, and is being advertised for the annual post-WrestleMania tour of Europe, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The report states that Zayn is expected to compete at WrestleMania 32. Gonna stop it right there. I've been preaching this for fucking months, well before the Royal Rumble even happened. And then all of a sudden, Sami Zayn makes an appearance in the Royal Rumble, throws out Kevin Owens, and that was just the seed planted for a feud. Now, going on with the report, WWE making the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal one of WrestleMania's focal points in recent years. It's possible that Zayn is a part of that match. Gonna stop it right there again. Fuck the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It means nothing. It means nothing. If WWE wanted this to be a focal point in WWE, they would have made it a big deal the last 2 years. And the guys that won it the last 2 years would have been booked accordingly, which they haven't. So, fuck the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This match is a pre-show match, and Sami Zayn doesn't deserve a pre-show match. Last year, often injured NXT superstar Hideo Itami won the right to compete in the Battle Royal, but was eliminated by the Big Show. In a one-on-one scenario, it has been rumored that WWE Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens could be Zayn's opponent. At the end of January, Zayn confronted Owens in the Royal Rumble after entering the match as a surprise entrant. Owens and Zayn obviously have a storied rivalry that date backs to their early days on the independent circuit, all the way to their rivalry for the NXT Championship. Whatever Zayn's WrestleMania role is, he is confirmed to wrestle at NXT TakeOver that weekend, facing New Japan Pro Wrestling legend Shinsuke Nakamura in his NXT debut match. Zayn making his permanent residency on the main roster would most likely make a lot of fans happy. It has been teased several times in the past, but nothing ever came of it. On September 8th, 2014, Zayn took part in an NXT TakeOver tag team match on Raw, teaming with Neville to face Tyson Kidd and Tyler Breeze. I really think that Sami Zayn is going to be in the Intercontinental Championship ladder match that they are planning, and yes, they are planning one. I don't think that Kevin Owens is going to go into this with a one-on-one match. I think WWE, just like last year, they started WrestleMania off with that big ladder match, which Daniel Bryan won the IC title to kick off WrestleMania 31. I think the same thing's going to happen this year. I think they're going to kick off WrestleMania with a ladder match. This is why The Miz and Dolph Ziggler are going at it. I think they're going to have two prime roles in that. They're going to try and weave Dolph Ziggler back into that IC title picture with a ladder match. They want to give as many guys spots on WrestleMania and the card as possible. And if it was up to me, I would have Sami Zayn debut on Monday Night Raw, whenever, one of these weeks, and call out Kevin Owens. That's what I would do. I mean, this storyline doesn't need any weeks to build. I mean, this has been boiling over since NXT. WWE played it off as Kevin Owens putting Sami Zayn on the shelf within storyline. Obviously we all know he blew out his shoulder wrestling John Cena in Montreal for the United States title, and then he was out several months. But according to storylines, it was played up like Kevin Owens put Sami Zayn out and put him on the shelf. I would love for Sami Zayn to go one-on-one with Kevin Owens. I would love for there to be a couple of weeks of build here and rebuild that rivalry and rebuild that intensity and that heat that this feud certainly deserves. But I would be okay if Sami Zayn is in a multi-man match at WrestleMania. God knows what this guy's going to fucking do in a ladder match in front of 100,000 people at WrestleMania. You know, his first WrestleMania ever for the IC title. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I don't care what happens in that match. I only care that coming out of this, that this is the feud going on into the summer and into SummerSlam, and we get some legitimacy brought back to the IC title. Zayn and Owens are the guys to do it, because these guys are going to make sure that the most important thing is that IC title. And on top of that, we got backstory, we got history there, and we got two guys that just bring out the absolute best in one another. Sami Zayn joining the main roster permanently, according to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer, at WrestleMania 32. Brock Lesnar not happy with WrestleMania's plans being changed. WrestleMania season isn't easy on the stress levels of WWE fans all around the world. For those that are connected to the rumor mill, most thought that Brock Lesnar was going to face Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. All the signs pointed towards this inevitable feud. First, the Wyatts took out Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. That was a big clue in the program that Wyatt and Lesnar would be starting very soon. But that did not amount to anything. Changes can happen at any time during WrestleMania season. Everyone points to the last 2 years as plans changed right before WrestleMania itself. WrestleMania 30 was supposed to be the showcase of Kane versus CM Punk and Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, Batista versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Later that year, Roman Reigns was supposed to take home the WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar. Then Seth Rollins in the WWE Universe happened, then Money in the Bank. It's times like these when it's fun to be a WWE fan. The unpredictability can make or break the programming that is being produced. People still believe that WWE doesn't listen to its fans, which they don't. However, that's clearly a false accusation. False. That statement is a false accusation. While many enjoy the change in plans this time of year, not everyone is a fan. In fact, Brock Lesnar definitely isn't a fan this year. According to Ringside News, again, take this site with a grain of salt. I don't know what the fuck or where they're coming up with their news, bro, but I never fucking visited their site at all. So according to Ringside News, Brock Lesnar's WrestleMania plans changing didn't make Lesnar satisfied. But in a sudden move, WWE changed it to an Ambrose-Lesnar feud and match instead. Wyatt's planned run-in to cost Lesnar Fastlane never happened. Everybody predicted it. We waited, and nothing happened. And WWE instead focused on heating up Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. Lesnar and the Wyatts are still penciled in for a feud later this year, with a match likely taking place at SummerSlam. Both Lesnar and Wyatt aren't happy with WWE's sudden change of plans, obviously. Obviously, when you got fucking the Wyatt family absolutely at the lowest point in their 3-year career on the WWE main roster. 50-50. Booking has fucking killed them. You fucking have them lose to Big Show, Ryback, and Kane at the fucking pay-per-view. And then the next night you give them the win back as if anybody fucking cares. At that point, nobody even wanted to see the second match. Nobody wanted to see the first match. Seriously. WWE was setting up Bray Wyatt for a decent fucking WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar. Possibly a potential win here. Brock Lesnar wanted to work with Bray Wyatt. And then WWE changes the plans. For whatever reason, I don't know what their dislike is or their disfavor is with the Wyatt family. I mean, you could do anything with these fucking guys. They're supernatural. These guys can fucking do anything. You can fucking fly these guys through the arena. I'll sit there and watch because it's part of their fucking character. These guys can fucking throw smoke bombs and disappear, and then 1 minute the fucking lights are out, next minute they're on and they're not there anymore. I can understand that because it's the Wyatt family. They got this mysterious vibe, you know, and they're supernatural, but WWE doesn't know how to book them. And a Bray Wyatt-Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania, to me, I think would have made a lot more sense with the way they were going than a Dean Ambrose match, you know? But this is WWE. You could have had Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt, and Dean Ambrose should have been the one to go against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, but what the fuck do I know? What do I know, bro? I'm only a fucking goon on YouTube who talks a lot of sense. Lesnar and Wyatt are still penciled in for a feud this year, with a match likely at SummerSlam. But according to reports, Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar will go one-on-one. I don't know what for, at Cockblock or Roadblock. Whatever the fuck they're calling this event on WWE Network. So why is this happening now? Why are you giving away such a marquee match? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Both Lesnar and Wyatt aren't happy with WWE's sudden change of plans. In Lesnar's case, he wanted a match with Bray Wyatt. Also in the report, it mentions that Wyatt attacked Lesnar on Raw, which also teased the program between the two. WWE likes to do this on occasion, which can ruin potential feuds. Right now, Bray Wyatt needs a boost that can elevate him to the main event. Absolutely. And at the moment, the Wyatt family is not legitimate. They haven't beaten anyone to remain a constant force within WWE. Then WWE fans clamor for Wyatt to get a WWE Championship feud. I mean, how are you going to put him in a WWE Championship feud when he looks like shit? How is anybody going to fucking take him seriously if you're jobbing him to the fucking Big Show and Kane and Ryback and Squad get off my TV? Doesn't make any sense. I want Wyatt to be in the main event too, but you can't fucking just put him there after jobbing him to these fucking losers. Not going to happen. That's for the fans to determine for themselves. Even though Braun Strowman's WrestleMania plans changed, that doesn't mean he won't be considered for a WWE Championship rivalry before Bray Wyatt does. God forbid. Jesus Christ. Then you really know someone's got it in for Bray Wyatt. If that is the case, then WWE fans have the right to be upset. Wyatt should have beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. That killed all momentum he previously received, and it wasn't even that match to begin with. Or that much to begin with. You know, he didn't have much momentum to begin with going into that match. Hopefully, WWE Creative sees the potential that they have in Bray Wyatt and consider their options. While Lesnar's feud would have helped his career, he's going to be included in a good program for WrestleMania. Hopefully. WWE fans consider Bray Wyatt character dead, given his innate talent and skill to be entertaining. This should not be going on with the Wyatt family whatsoever, bro. This is absolutely a fucking disgrace. And I don't know what WWE's going to do. I really don't know what they're going to do with Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Right now, he's got no fucking match. He's got no feud. He's got no match. He's got no direction. What the fuck are you going to do with him at WrestleMania? Seriously. This guy plays the role of his character better than anybody in this situation. Anybody that's playing a character on WWE right now, they are second fiddle to what Bray Wyatt does. He's got the mannerisms, he's got the speech, he's got the mic skills, he's got the in-ring work, he's got the look, he's got the entrance. This guy's got it all to be a WWE champion. Seriously. He's got it all to be WWE champion. Maybe this is the year WWE gives the Money in the Bank to Bray Wyatt. Seriously. I mean, it's time. And there's several guys on the WWE roster that could benefit from a Money in the Bank. You got Seth Rollins returning. He could come back and win it. You know, if Roman Reigns doesn't win the WWE Championship, he could win it. If Dean Ambrose is going to be in the main event, he could win it. You got Cesaro. You got a ton of guys, bro. You got a Kevin Owens. You got a Sami Zayn coming on the main roster. You know, there's a lot of fucking potential there. A lot of potential WWE champions right there. But I don't know what WWE's going to do, bro. With Bray Wyatt, the way I booked Bray Wyatt and the way I booked WrestleMania in part 1 of Off the Script this weekend, make sure you guys go check that out. That is the way you book Bray Wyatt. If you want to have Bray Wyatt in a WrestleMania moment without giving him a match, beating the shit out of Brock Lesnar along with the Wyatt family is the way to go. And that would set up their feud. But WWE is doing everything ass backwards. They're giving us Brock Lesnar as Bray Wyatt at WWE Roadblock. For what? For what? How am I going to take Brock Lesnar seriously, or Bray Wyatt seriously against Brock Lesnar, when he can't fucking lead his guys to victory over Ryback? Please, someone fucking explain this to me. How is he going to... Why am I going to watch this event next Saturday and say, you know what? I think Bray Wyatt is going to win. How? How is he going to win when you jobbed him out to fucking Ryback? I don't get it. I don't get it. Bray Wyatt is doomed for a shit WrestleMania season. He's going into Roadblock. Actually, this event could be aptly named Cockblock. They're cock-blocking Bray Wyatt from a push. They're cock-blocking Dean Ambrose from a WWE Championship that he should have going into WrestleMania. Perfect name for the fucking event. Hashtag WWE Cockblock. I don't get it. I don't get it. How are you going to make me, This is what WWE should be. How are you going to make me believe that Bray Wyatt should beat Brock Lesnar, of all fucking people? Seriously, why is this happening? Why is this match happening? After the damage that was done, I'm supposed to believe this man's going to stand an fucking iota of a chance against Brock Lesnar. Fucking give me a break. WWE is so fucking illogical and just out of their mind retarded, bro. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I never will. And that's the end of Off the Script. WWE, they want to make Roman Reigns the fucking face of the WWE and have him headline fucking 18 WrestleManias in a row. You got fucking Sami Zayn coming up on the main roster 3 weeks before WrestleMania. You got fucking WrestleMania that's not even fucking fully fleshed out yet. You're worried about WrestleMania 3 years from now. I mean, the world could be fucking blown up 3 years from now. You're worried about booking Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't get it. I don't get it. I never will. This is Off the Script. If you enjoyed it, let me know with a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I'll be back with more fucking news for you. I could have went on, man. I got so much news this weekend. It's fucking ridiculous. What I got lined up for Off the Script tomorrow. You're not going to want to go anywhere. What was the reason for The Miz surprising win over Dolph Ziggler on Monday Night Raw in 1 minute? Undertaker could be forced to put his career on the line at WrestleMania 32, but that one has been debunked, I'll tell you that right now, because Undertaker is supposed to be with WWE after WrestleMania for their tour of the United Kingdom. So I might not even fucking report that. That's according to Dave Meltzer. So I might not even report that tomorrow. Fatal 4-Way for the Divas Championship at WrestleMania 32. Could that be a possibility? Is Vince McMahon that crazy to just make things up as he goes and give us what we want for WrestleMania in order to sell tickets? The 4 Horsewomen at WrestleMania. I don't know, man. And finally, updated WrestleMania 32 rumored matches and cards and what's going on as of right now, up to the minute. And big creative issues between Vince McMahon and Triple H over when to bring Finn Balor up from NXT. What's going to happen? I don't know, man. What's Vince got planned? What's going through his mind? What's going on with Gallows, Anderson, and the Bullet Club? When does Vince want them? Where does he want them? I'm going to report it for you all tomorrow on Off the Script. I wish my fucking voice in my throat, man. That's what I get for fucking playing Black Ops 3. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Someone get me some fucking honey. Jesus Christ, man. I'll be back. This is the #1 fucking source right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE. This is Off the Script. Go get your fucking t-shirts. Go check out the description for everything down there. WrestleCrate, Danger Zone, the Chairshot Reality podcast that I was on with Blake and Shane. Subscribe to the Twitter, YouTube. If you missed yesterday's video of Off the Script, make sure you guys go check that out. And that's it, man. I'm JD, and I'll talk to you guys on Sunday morning.